Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to Her Talks, the podcast that dives deep into stories, wisdom, trumps, mindset, and strategy from my life experiences and learnings, and that other beautiful, incredible women from all walks of life will be bringing. I'm your host, Anastasia Adam, and I help ambitious women, entrepreneurs break through barriers and achieve unappealing success, both by mastering mindset and skill using my signature process, Thrive and Achieve method. I went from experiencing grief and trauma to creating a multiple six-figure business while I was learning the skills and mindset to thrive and achieve. And I am beyond thrilled to embark on this empowering journey with you. In each episode, we'll unravel the layers of life, love, career, and everything in between. Her Talks is not just a podcast, it's a celebration of strength, resilience, and brilliance that women bring to the world. And get ready for amazing conversations, laughter, and a sprinkle of inspiration to fuel your day. Whether you're commuting, working out, or enjoying a cozy evening, Her Talks is your go-to companion for a dose of empowerment and connection. So subscribe now, hit that notification bell, and join our incredible community. Let's amplify the voices of phenomenal women and create a space where their stories, my stories, and everything in between can help resonate with you. Are you ready for Her Talks? Buckle up. Beautiful souls, it's coming now. Our community, our journey, it all starts together now. Thanks for being part of the Her Talks tribe. Let's now dive in. Hello, everyone. Anastasia here, and it has been a hot minute or two since I have come up and done a podcast. So, what's been happening and where have I been and why haven't I done an episode on the podcast? So, this year has thrown quite a few curveballs, and as you can see and hear, my speech is a little bit different. I've had major surgery, had lots of surgery done, and I had to take time off to take care of myself, get through some difficult times. In the last couple of months, I've also lost my dad. My dad passed away. So I've really taken the time away from being present. One, I had to recover. My dad was unwell, going through lots of health issues before he passed. And it's been a really scary time. So I needed to step away from all the things and just take care of myself, my mental well-being, my emotional well-being, my actual well-being. And I'm okay. I'm great at the moment, and fingers crossed we stay that way moving forward. However, I'm not going to sit in the fear and let that consume me all the time. Maybe a little bit of the time, because hey, I'm human and that's human nature. So I didn't come on here with a whole script of things to talk to you about like I normally come prepared. I just want to jump on and literally share with you from the heart and tell you where are things going, where am I heading, and the podcast, where's that heading, and yeah, just touch base with you and be able to jump into your ears and connect with you. So we're wrapping up in 2024. It might have been an absolutely amazing year for you. It might be an actual shocker of a year for you. It might be a little bit of both. But what I'm going to sit here with you today is just talk about what to be grateful for as we come to the end of the year. Now, lots of people are going to be sharing what they've achieved this year and be smashing it. And I want you to sit down and think about what you've achieved as well. I know for myself, I'm absolutely grateful to be alive. I am so grateful that I got through all the things that I've gone through. I know we've still got a long way to go, but that for me has been huge. And sitting on the other end of that, I am here. I am doing a podcast episode for you, and I'm creating some new modules for the Thrive to Mastery. And I'm also creating a new offering that is going to be for you in the new year. It has everything to do with my expertise, where I've the things that I've learned over the last 20 something years that I'm very experienced with, and I want to be able to deliver that to you. It's something a little bit like what I used to do, but you're going to have to sit in for the new year to really see what that's all about. And I'm really excited to bring that to you as well. It's just been like a real roller coaster of ups and downs in our family. As you can imagine, when you're faced with health risks, you're dealing with your own emotions and you're also dealing with everyone else's around you. So it is something that I didn't really discuss with people, many people, because I had to be really strong to get through all my tests and surgery and my recovery. So I made a conscious choice and to protect my children, firstly and foremost, not to share too much about my journey, because a lot of you know a bit more now. But we really wanted to make sure that we were protecting them and life was going on as usual for the children. Um, but it was really hard. Like, I had people that are close to me, pretty much like write me off like I was about to die. And that really could have been a possibility, I guess. And other people really positive and like too fakely positive. So there's all these really in betweens, and people just doing the best that they can do to support you. And some people, interesting enough, just disappear. When times are tough, they disappear. Other people that you just reappear, and some people that haven't been in your life for a really long time step up to the party. I'm very grateful. So overall, I am extremely grateful. We have been so supported. We have been supported left, right, and center from the very handful of people that actually knew what was going on. And for that, I am forever grateful. We had people helping out with the kids, pickups and drop-offs. We had neighbors come and cut our lawns. We had them drop off meals and people bring us shopping and just pop in. Like I wasn't able to, I still can't really lift my arm properly, so had people come and do my hair for me, wash my hair over the sink, help me shower. Like it's been a lot, and I'm extremely grateful. And in my heart of hearts, I want to say a big thank you to all of you for being there, supporting us, and helping us through this time. The biggest thing that I, want to also share with this is with wrapping up my diploma of mental health, I'm almost at the end to that. The biggest thing that I'm learning through that and through life is the people around you and the community can make and experience all the difference. And having a team that understands behind you. So it can be, your neighbors, it can be your community, it can be your friends, it can be, consultants or coach, it can be a club. It literally is, people around you to help you, to support you. I can't even tell you how freaking grateful I am to be here and be able to speak to you today. What am I wrapping up the year with now? I am wrapping up getting systems in place for my programs in the new year. So when we come back end of January, it's going to be all. So I'm excited to be bringing you some new things, and I want to have it all ready for you. So as I'm wrapping up my diploma of mental health, um, wrapping up my coaching clients, some are only taking a few weeks off, which is amazing, and some are going to take a whole couple of months off, which is fun. So wrapping that all up, wrapping all the school events up, all the sporting events, all the activities, we're wrapping all that up, as I'm sure everyone is this time of year, and just really looking forward to connecting with nature, getting to the beach. We are going to spend lots of time in nature. That's the main thing over the Christmas holidays is resting, recovering, bike rides, walks, beach, socializing with people that we absolutely love, and just filling up our cup. And I highly suggest that you do the same too, no matter what that looks like. So it's going to look like something different for everyone. Um, and yeah, so wrapping up the new year, being grateful for the things that you've achieved. Write a list down of those things if you can as well. Like they might look small, but when you add all the small things up, they're actually the major things. Yeah, this week, just this week, I was able to start jogging again. I was like, amazing. If you asked me at the start of the year, I never would have thought that would have been my goal because jogging and running wasn't a big deal. But remember, where you're coming from and where you're going is always different. So don't worry where you start the year. You want to know how you feel about when you're finishing this year. Make sure that you're really grateful for the small things that you've accomplished and any major things. And it's really interesting. I had a group coaching session with my coach, right? And she said something that really triggered me. And I want to share too. She's amazing. She's great. She's fantastic. She's really good at what she does. But something that triggered me that she said was, hey, like if you're, sharing about like if you're like this was on the call, right? If you're a life coach, right, and you're promoting good life, you better make sure that your life's amazing, you're living your best life, you've got your best home, um, you've got good health. And I kind of went on a little bit deeper into that kind of conversation. And I thought to myself, fuck, that's so wrong. Like, no, that's not what I'm about, and that's not what I believe in. And it was interesting because we all come with our own stories, our own perspective, and I guess every coach and consultant and whatnot are completely different. And that's, sometimes we gel with some, sometimes we don't gel with others. But in this specific situation, I thought, no, it's actually the struggles and the trumps that we are able to go through and learn from and have the strategy, the mindset, the tools to travel us through those events that actually really make the difference. Anyone can live their happiest life if they're in the happiest place and everything's perfect for them. But it's about how do we continue? How do we keep moving forward when times are really tough? How do we continue to show up every day, even if it's just for our own well-being, getting up, having something to eat, having a shower, the simple things. It doesn't even have to get more complicated than that. But how do we do that when we've experienced grief, loss, trauma, PTSD, like all of that? How do we continue forward? Now that is what's worth sharing. That is what's motivating. That, I believe, is what propels people to move forward. Hearing the story of, someone who's had it hard and can still go on and can still show up and is trying. Right? That's where the power actually lies, if you ask me, in my humble opinion. Um, I feel like if you're in your 20s and you're having a great life and, your health's good and there's no big responsibilities on your shoulders, which at the time you feel is big, but as we get older, we realize maybe they weren't so big, your family as well, whatever it is that looks like for you, that's easy, right? But what about the people that have come from hard times? What does that look like? And that's where I'm sitting, and that they're the people that I want to hold space for. I want to hold space for people that are trying to create an epic business or trying to be an entrepreneur and trying to be a great parent and trying to look after their well-being. I want to be connected with the fighters, the people that are willing to put in the time and effort to get through the shit of life and still do the amazing things they can. Because let's face it, right? We all live life like we're going to live forever. I don't want to drop no like anxiety bombs on you, but we're not, right? We don't know when our time's up. So let's make the time that we have, which could be a very long time, and praise God that it will be, amazing. And let's feel fulfilled like we've done what we came here to fulfill, to help other people if that's what it is, to create a service, to give people a product, to be, a good partner, to be a good person in the community, to be a great person, right? And to help lift other people up. It's amazing. It makes all the difference. Like the people that would, come to me going, oh, my partner survived this and this is how we did it. We just ticked off one one task at a time. We had a test, we ticked it off, and we just made this list. And I lived by that. I also had my beautiful GP share with me, you're going to get onto a train, it's going to be really fast, it's going to go, 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 and then you're going to get off on the other end. And I kept that in my mind, and I was like, okay. And it was freaking so true. But just knowing and from people that know what's about to happen can really help you with your journey, and take the fear and anxiety away a little bit, which is super important. Hopefully I haven't blabbered on too much because these are all things that I'm speaking to you from my heart as they come up. And I hope you can resonate with it. If you do, of course, please drop me a comment, let me know what you're going through, what you've been through, what you're looking forward to in the new year, what your goals are. And you know what? Just dream big. Make it happen. And if you reach for the stars and you hit the moon in the meantime, amazing, right? And make sure it's aligned with what your values are because that's what's going to make you happy. And life's too short not to be happy. So, from here on in, I wish you all a happy holiday season, a Merry Christmas. I'm looking forward to coming to you on the other end of 2024 and into 2025 and bring you some more podcast episodes. And fingers crossed, they will be more frequent, more often. I'm aiming for like one a month maybe. And my speech continues to improve and it already has, which I'm very grateful for, of course. Be grateful, be safe, have a happy holiday, and we will connect again soon, guys. Bye.